What's up, people? This is the old footage when I bought my silver 389 in Texas from Lance. So I'm just showing you an old video that's on my channel when I bought this truck. And then we're going to check it out right now. We are going to check it out right now because my truck's been sitting. And we're going to get it ready soon to put it back on the road. So enjoy the video, people. Subscribe, share it out, and let's check it out.
That's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians.
This is my silver 389. I bought this truck. I don't remember. It was on my YouTube channel, what, 2 years ago, out of Texas. Lance sold it to me, out of Texas. But anyway, so we're gonna walk around this truck real quick because this truck's been parked for a while. It's gonna be parked for a whole lot longer. There's my 2016 389. So, but I want to show you guys, if you're looking to go buy a truck, what do you look for? Because that's the whole big question. Like, okay, it starts up and runs, but how much money do I got to put in a truck? What do I got to do? So this truck, I've already went through it once, but it's that time again where I'm going to go through it all over again. So the stuff that I'll be going through all over again is stuff you want to look for when you're buying a truck. So first of all, looking at these steer tires, I'm going to replace them. If you look, you can see right in here, got a lot of wear. And here's the gearbox. It's pretty oily, so I'm gonna have that taken off and resealed or replaced. And I'm probably gonna go ahead and replace all the brake cans front and back because, you know, it's been that time. The shocks, I'm gonna replace all the shocks. I don't care if they're good and bad, I'm gonna replace it. Again, excuse how filthy this truck is. It has just been sitting for a while. And so obviously they're not gonna be polished and shiny clean when they're sitting. And it's waiting to go to the mechanical shop. This truck has 400,000 miles. When I bought it, it has a third-party warranty. This warranty company has already replaced the turbo on it, which they charged the warranty company, I think, $8,000 or something to put the new turbo on it. And when I first got it, I put a new alternator on it, so I'll leave that alone. But I'm thinking about putting in a CAT engine, brand new, excuse me, people misunderstand brand new, a crate engine, platinum rebuild through CAT. Think about converting it. My mechanic says for me to pull this Cummins out and put the CAT, a platinum rebuild CAT with everything that it's going to need. It's somewhere around 60 grand, the way I want to do it. First, we got to have sirens, man. This is California. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, so let's get to it. So if you see these shocks, so obviously I want to replace them just because shocks are cheap to replace. Shocks are cheap to replace, and so why not do it? Because if you don't, then they'll start messing up your steer tires. Another thing too is these leaf springs right here. These are leaf spring hangers. You see it's pretty filthy from the grease, but I might go ahead and replace all the bushings in there. Obviously, if I put the new engine in or not, I'm also going to get new belts and tensioner. Let's see if I can find a tensioner. See right in there, tensioner pulley. What that does, that keeps the belt tight. So So then I look at all the hoses. This is your air to air. I didn't replace these, so these will be getting replaced along. This will get painted. So I'm probably gonna do this truck like the blue truck. Just go through the whole thing. I might just paint the whole entire truck, do all the new interior, put in a new engine. You know, it has 18 speed. I'll probably just put a new one of those just so I don't have to worry about it. You know, just gonna be some money, man, but it'll be brand spanking new when I'm done. So here's the exhaust bolts has been replaced. So if you just look around the truck, look at the hood, look how filthy it is. It's dirty. Look at this. It's dirty. I don't normally have trucks dirty like that, but again, like I said, it's sitting. So that's what I look at, you know. Even if you're not a mechanic, just look at everything. Like this is still Cummins red, so you know it's never been replaced. Anything that's still painted red, you know it's never been replaced. So when you're looking at a truck to buy a truck, no matter what year or whatever, if it's normally, now they might have painted it or, you know, there's some stuff like that, but normally, if the engine color and all this all is the same color red where it's kind of faded, like they all aged at the same time, you can tell that, hey, you know, I probably have to replace that. So, so you just look at everything. See, it's all wet in there. Another thing I'll probably do, the batteries are good, but I'll probably go ahead and put new batteries in there anyway, because batteries are cheap, and why not? So these airlines, you know, are kind of new, but at the ends, I'll probably replace them. So all the bags of the truck I'm gonna replace, all the shocks I'm gonna replace, the U-joints and carrier bearings and all that I'm gonna replace brand new. Already did it once. These had new tires on them. And then I come back here, see, here we go again. It's just being dirty. I'll replace all the shocks and airbags, and that's what I look at. I look at stuff. How do you know if you have to replace an airbag? I don't know if you can tell. See all the cracks and stuff like that in the airbag? You know, you can just tell it's just been aging. So I'm gonna replace it. Back here, I did all the brake cans. I know you can't tell because it's all dirty, but I did all the brake cans back here. But and here we go. I replaced the leveler too. This is a leveler. So when you put a load on your truck and it squats down, it knows it's got to pump up the suspension to get it off the ground. See that shock right there? You can tell by a shock leaking because it'll be moist and wet if it's an oil shock. So yeah. So then you look at the brakes. Probably gonna go ahead and replace all the brakes, you know, because I haven't did it since I bought this truck. I think it's been 2 years ago. So I'll just do that because they're cheap. Why not just do the brakes? Oh, another thing I want to show you too. You know, these bushings right here, like this bushing looks kind of bad, but this side's really bad. When they start popping out a little bit, you got to replace them. So I'll replace all the torque arms and bushings, just like I did on the blue truck. See, I already did all this already once on this truck. But again, it's been sitting and it's time to do it again. It's just cheap to do it. See, like right here, see how you have all this right here in here? So I'm gonna replace all that stuff. I'm gonna probably get the whole the frame repainted. Take the boxes off. I might just really go crazy and turn it into a flat top. I don't know. They have a flat top kit. See the U-joint? They're all replaced, but again, it's been 2 years, so. But that's just the stuff I look at when I'm looking to buy a truck or I'm putting one of my trucks back on the road. Always check the exhaust. You can tell the exhaust is leaking because because you'll see where there's some black or something like that. It shows you a crack, stuff like that. So, but I mean, as far as being really dirty, I mean, the truck's still in real nice shape. But when I paint it, I'm gonna just tell them, hey, look, don't tape all this stuff off. Just repaint it. So that's what I look at. The main thing, if you're not a mechanic, like I said before, is just make sure, just look at the engine. Is anything a different color? See, like, for example, this is the color they come with, and I changed it to blue. You can see it's been changed. So, you look on the other side, you can see this blue also. The alternator, you can tell it's been changed, because obviously I changed it. See how this side's blue? There. I think I didn't do the other side because we couldn't get the other two boots. I think that's what it was. But yeah, so you just look at it, and you can just, even not being a mechanic, you can tell if something's been, if it's something's aged with the truck, or if it looks newer than the rest of the components. That's how you can tell, if you're not a mechanic, if something has been replaced or has not been replaced. You know, you can always look at something and tell if it's been greased. This one's been greased a hell of a lot. Looks like it's been greased a whole lot more has been washed. So, me, myself, I'll get back driving this one myself again, so it won't look like this ever again when I drive it. So, but yeah. So this is a simple stuff. Just simple stuff. That's what I look at. Another thing I like to do too is when I buy a truck, is ask the dealer to take it somewhere else, not let them do it somewhere else. For example, I don't know if I did this truck or not. I might have did this truck. I did one of my trucks where I did the dyno on it to check the blow-by. I checked the blow-by. That's what you want to check, is the blow-by. That's going to tell you, are you going to have to rebuild it soon or not? Alright guys, this is a short little video, just quick little tips. You know, another thing too is check all the hubs. You know, is there any leaks on the hubs? But just a little video of, I'm going to get a truck back on the road. What do you check? If you're buying a truck, what I like to replace on it when I buy a truck, if it needs it or not. Even the drag link down here. So, alright guys, and until the next one.